And this is my second time voice overing this video. If this looks familiar, like the same as last week, it's not. I redid the map and I added a ton more detail, and I'm very impressed with how this turned out. I like I'm pretty new to drawing on Krita and on the Wacom tablet on the PC, so I've still got like a lot to learn. And I decided to redo the map I uploaded last week because I know I can do it better. If I did it in my sketchbook, it would look absolutely fantastic. Um, and then on the PC, I'm still learning. There's like trying to figure out the brushes, how everything works, and all of that. Most of these sketches for the book is going to be in grayscale because it's going to be inside the pages, obviously. And then I do have an idea of what I want to do for the cover image. I just know it's going to take me 10,000 years to actually make the cover, because I actually kind of forgot about the cover image. So I sat with my itty bitty sketchbook last night and doodled what could work. But yeah, you guys will see that soon. I've still got quite a few pages here to redo because, as I said in the previous video, I drew everything in my sketchbook, scanned it in, uploaded it, and put it in my book. And now with the Krita, I can do it so much better because I can actually do more detailed things and I don't have to worry about losing quality and everything. So I decided to add way more detail and stuff. Like the actual map textures, add little stones, water, instead of just using the blending tool and praying. Because the blending tool is great, but I overuse it because I just discovered it and I was like, oh, you can blend. And then I started blending everything, and don't do that. Well, I'm telling myself not to do that. If you want to do that, you can totally do that. I'm just not supposed to be doing it. So we've got a lot of tiny little rocks. So these rocks actually, I sketched in my sketchbook one of the monsters, right? Oh dear, what's happening here? Oh no. One of the monsters they face in this book, and these monsters are in a cavern, and there's all these tiny rocks around them because the whole cavern is rocks. So I drew 1,000,001 of these rocks, and I'm gonna have to redraw 1,000,001 of these rocks when I redo it on the PC. So I thought, what better way than to remind myself of these rocks than to put them on my first page. Coloring page. Not coloring page, man, my first thingy. Map page. But it works amazingly for texture. I'm very impressed with how this turned out, honestly. If you guys saw the video I uploaded last week, it's also this map, just less detailed. And then, what's your opinion? Is this one better or is the previous one better? Because I personally feel this one is way better. It's got more detail, it's got more life to it. It just feels better. Where am I busy now? I'm busy with Elera. I sometimes lose my own place when I watch back my videos. I'm like, where am I busy? Where am I busy? Because you don't see a hand that's like showing you where you are. You kind of have to like hunt for the place that you're busy putting detail and stuff in. But it's okay. So I've been an artist for a while. I'm actually a tattoo artist as well. I've been a tattoo artist for like 12 years now. And then I've been an artist for longer, obviously. And yeah, it's a skill that has really taught me a lot about art and taught me a lot about line confidence and just working off of a basic map. We call it. So this I'm so sorry, I'm busy getting really sick. So when we practice in tattooing, not on people, obviously way back when I was still learning, you would draw like a basic sketch of just random lines, and then that's your map, and now you have to create an image of that. So you have to be confident with your lines because you're not allowed to erase. There's a lot of training that went into it, but you really learn how to know in your brain to kind of categorize where everything needs to go without you panicking too much. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a skill that I really appreciate having had the time and effort to learn. And it's taught me a lot. It's taught me a lot. Okay, a little bit about the book I'm busy writing. It's a fantasy novel. So this is the map. Um, Elera currently looks like it's a bunch of sky rises, but it's a castle. Okay, it's a castle. It's a kingdom. But it's just supposed to be like the most. It's on the maps. It's supposed to be the idea of what it is, and Elera is just the kingdom. It's just an idea of the kingdom. Um, we're adding more rocks to the little river and stream up there. And then the trees took so long. You guys are gonna see them in just a minute. I need to remember to slow down and talk slower because otherwise I get excited and then I just like go 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 go. Okay. Um, so the book starts in Elera, the kingdom of Elera. It's a mostly human country, but there are orcs and elves and everything living there. So it's kind of like the central city for everything. I want to put my fan on, but I know this thing is so loud. It's an industrial fan, so if I put it on, you guys are only going to hear the fan. So we've got our little bridge there, and yeah. So I did redo the next image as well. It's a picture of Cylindra. So I'm going to upload the first draft. Well, it's actually the third draft. So the first one's my sketchbook, and then I did two on the PC, and I didn't really like those, so I deleted the recordings and all the images. My PC is very small, so I can only do one sketch at a time. Save it, save the video, upload the video to YouTube, and then save some of the pictures from the video. And I have to delete all of it, and then I can only start again with my next one because my PC is it is 111 gigabytes. One of these, okay, so then your local disk is normally about halfway full already with everything that it needs to run. And then with one of these, with all of the pictures it saves, it goes up to like 40, 50 gigs of pictures, and you've just got thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures because each line you make, it saves a picture for. So then either you immediately upload everything or you delete. So the first two I did on the PC, I deleted, and then the third one, um, I have uploaded to YouTube. It's just on private. I'm gonna release it Sunday, and then the second one is still on my PC. I haven't really done anything on the PC this week. It's been an insanely busy week for me in the tattoo studio, so I haven't really been able to focus much on my art. She's like, "Oh, you're pre-recorded." Yes, I am. I am because I have this thing where if I get busy, I can't work on it. So I would like to be ahead and schedule videos for every Sunday so that there is always something happening on a Sunday on my channel. Which I feel like is the best option for me because if I have a busy week in studio, I won't be able to have the energy late at night to create something, and it won't be my best effort. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I like how I did the trees better. It feels like it's a lot better than the first version of this. I'm gonna try and make it so I don't have to do two versions of each picture because I have this bad habit of drawing something and then it's finished and it's like, okay, I can improve on that, I can improve on that, I can improve on that, and then I redo the picture. It's and then like there's multiples of them, but then you can also kind of see the process and what it looked like and how my mind changed the things, and then when I upload the second version it just looks better. We're busy with the forest over here. I'm already out of breath. I'm out of breath because I'm sick. So the Dogwood Forest has a lot of trees, as you can tell. You know how you go almost into like a trance when you draw trees like this, and you draw so many of them. You kind of just black out and do it. Your hand is just like muscle memory. Of course, we need to add the detail of the stream going down, with all the little rocks and stuff. So many little rocks. of course the water lines, because the water line gives it that extra depth. It's literally just a line on the inside of the rocks, which looks so cool, in my opinion. I'm gonna take away the background sketch soon. Well, if you can call it that, the background doodle. Just need your basic shapes to know what's gonna happen. And we've got more trees, a lot of trees. That's a lot of trees. I wonder how many squirrel doodles. It's a fantasy world, okay? I drew a flundle dundle last night. It's a fantasy world butterfly, exclusive to my fantasy world. Um, it doesn't. It's excuse that. Again, I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Anyway, yeah, that's yeah. Anyway, okay. So trees. We're busy with trees. So many trees. I decided not to go so heavy on the shading with this one as I did in the previous one. Because in the previous map drawing, when I discovered the blending tool, I was like, oh, it needs to be dark and blended. Big mistake, but anyway. Um, yeah, we're getting there. There's a lot of trees. I forgot what I wanted to say now because yeah, distractions. Um, oh, for the covers spine, because it's going to be a 12 book series. Yes, I've got all the books planned out, like the basic chapter planning and stuff ready. I've been working on it for a few years, so it's all there, and I know it's going to end. So I know how many books there are going to be. So for the spines, I thought I'd do a continuous image, so that when you line them up on the bookshelf, it kind of forms a continuous image. I thought that could be really cool. I hope so anyway. Yeah, we're finally at the caves. So this is the caves, big mountain. This world has a lot of forests and mountains and stuff, like a lot. Let me just, there we go. Yeah, I took the background away and now you can actually see what it looks like. This is me trying to figure out what brush would work. I don't really know much about the brushes yet. Then I go like full on shading again. It's like I'm doing it again. Um, like I'm still figuring out the brushes as I go. See me struggling, trying to figure out what I'm doing. It's a fun part about watching back your own work. You kind of see where you struggled, and it's like you can laugh at yourself. Yeah, I didn't want it to be as dark. That's the main thing. But I still wanted it to have some dimension to it. I think without the shadows, it would have looked just as cool anyway. But where am I now? I'm busy with the mountain. Not the mountain, the smaller mountain, but the lighthouse. We were just adding like little bits of detail here and there just to give it more dimension. It's literally just shade more on one side and you're good to go. This brush is really cool that I'm using here because you can kind of blend it out. It's a Krita brush, it's in the app. I did download some brushes. Mm, there's, I think I've downloaded 4 of them. But there's like 2 brushes I actually use out of everything I downloaded now. But I haven't tasted all of them yet, so And we're adding more details, a little bit of shadows under the trees, and yeah, that's basically it. I really like how this turned out. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. This is going to be the map image of my fantasy book. So this is just to give you a basic idea of what the world looks like there. That specific part of the world they're busy with anyway. And yeah, I like how this turned out. So I will see you guys again next Sunday for another longer video, and then during the week I upload shorts. I re-upload what I upload to TikTok onto YouTube. Um, it's gonna be a lot of art for my fantasy book, for my characters and stuff that's gonna be coming in the next coming months. So if you want to follow along, if you're curious, you know what to do. Yeah. Other than that, if you're curious about what it looked like, just go into this playlist that this one is in, and you'll be able to see last week's video. This looks a lot better. I hope you guys have the best day. Bye.